Welcome everyone to this lesson in our course for rectifiers. In this lesson I would like to explain something which is very important, which is the difference between AC power and DC power, okay, to avoid any kind of confusion, okay. So I'm going to explain this on the external tablet, and everything will be shown here on the screen as you see. So let's start. First, I would like to understand what does AC power mean when I'm getting the effective power, the power consumed. Let's say we are talking about, let's just write here, as if we have a resistor, okay? This resistor, I would like to know how much power consumed, okay? Consumed inside this resistor. So first I will start with AC. In AC system we have first, let's just draw like this. Very bad drawing. Okay, just delete all of this again here like this. And we have first the AC voltage, okay, like this. So this one is AC voltage, okay. Number two, let's go down here and draw the current waveform. As we know that in the resistor, the current waveform is similar to the voltage, except it is divided by the resistance. So it will be also a sine wave, right? So this one is AC current. Now, what is power? What is the definition of power? Power, or the instantaneous power. Instantaneous power is equal to voltage as a function of time multiplied by current as a function of time. Okay, so let's go down here and multiply these two waveforms together to get the instantaneous power as a function of time. So if you multiply these two waveforms together, you will find that all of the negative part, negative multiplied by negative, give us positive signal, and positive with another positive will give us positive. So if you multiply these two together, you will get like this, which is a product of voltage and current, right? Okay, so when I say the power consumed, P consumed, which is I RMS square multiplied by the resistance, or V RMS square divided by resistance. What kind of power I'm getting? I'm getting the average power. As you can see here, this waveform is changing with time, right? So when I'm getting the average, I'm getting the average. So P consumed here, it means that I am getting average, okay? Average of the instantaneous power. Now, what about DC? If we go here and do the same for DC, so we have voltage with respect to time. For DC, it will be constant value, VDC, which is a constant value. Similar to it, the current will be V over R, voltage divided by the resistance. So it will be also a constant value, IDC. So if I would like the power consumed in DC system, in DC, it will be voltage multiplied by current, which is a DC voltage multiplied by DC current, or VDC square divided by R, or IDC square multiplied by R. All of this will give us the same value. Now, what does VDC mean here? VDC is the DC value, which is here constant, okay, constant value. Now remember that in DC system the average value V average is similar to V RMS, similar to the V constant, which is a constant value. Similar to here, if you go here like this, here I average is equal to I RMS equal to V equal to I constant. So the constant value of current is its average is similar to RMS, similar to this constant value. For example, if this value is 2 amperes, it means that the average value 2 amperes, RMS 2 amperes, and so on. Similar to the voltage here, okay? So in DC system, average is similar to RMS. However, if you go here to AC system, as you can see here in AC voltage, you will find that VRMS is equal to a certain value. However, V average is equal to 0. Okay, now the RMS here is used to give us the effective value. So here in AC system, when we say AC power consumed, we are talking about the effective value of power consumed inside the resistor using the RMS, or to be more specific, RMS or AC power here, the power consumed, representing average of the instantaneous power. Average of the instantaneous power in AC is obtained using the root mean square. In DC system, the average is similar to RMS, similar to constant value. So all of this VDC, if you go here, VDC, IDC, which is constant value multiplied by constant, or VRMS multiplied by IRMS, V average multiplied by I average. All of them will be similar to each other. Now, when we are talking about rectifiers, the power, the AC input power, which is coming from the supply, which is represented by I RMS square or VRMS square, multiplied by here the total resistance R load plus the resistance of the diode. Okay, this is the AC input power that is going to the rectifier circuit, including the load. Okay, however, part of this AC power will be converted into DC power, which will be calculated using V average, I average of the load. Okay, so I hope you now understand the difference. So in DC system, in DC power, you will find that AC is similar to DC power. I average multiplied by V average is similar to VRMS, I RMS. But in rectifier system, since all of the power, all of the AC power here, which is IRMS square multiplied by this, is not completely converted into DC. Okay, that's why we have something which we call efficiency of rectification, okay, which we will learn in the next lessons. But for now, when we talk about the real power consumed, how much real power consumed through the resistor, we are talking about in general, all of the power consumed. When we say how much power consumed, we are talking about all of the power. So if you get back here, and this one here, you can see average power consumed. Why average? Because in any wave, average, for example, in the DC system, the average of this wave, average power is the power consumed inside the resistor. So in AC, we use RMS square multiplied by R. Now, how much power is consumed by this resistor? This resistor has both power, DC and AC. Okay, so AC, which is the RMS, has two kinds of power. One which is the AC power, and the other one which is the DC power. So DC is just a part of the whole power received by the load. So when I say how much power consumed by the resistor in general, all of the power, the real power, the effective power, we use root mean square. However, if I am talking about just DC power, then I will use V average square divided by R, or I average square multiplied by I. Remember, there is a big difference between these two. Okay, so I hope the point is clear for you.